Hello everyone, this is Rick, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the orthogonal devices ER-101. Okay, so this is an indexed quad sequencer. It has 4 tracks. Each track contain 1 gate and 2 CVs out. The module is pretty compact, only 26 HPs, and it's not very menu diving. As you can see, there are many buttons, and you can change the parameters through these 2 knobs here. So I'm not gonna dive into all the features, but I'd rather focus on what I think it's worth mentioning and how I personally use it. So first I would like to talk about 2 cons that some people might consider before buying this one. The first one is the absence of an internal clock. Okay, so you can't start this one without sending a clock. Okay. The second one is that you can store up to 16 snapshots. And a snapshot, though, is not only a preset, but it stores all the configurations of each track, such as scales, clock, and so on. Okay, so each snapshot can contain up to 99 patterns, and each pattern a sequence. The problem here is that you cannot really load the patterns one by one. They are gonna play consequently unless you loop a pattern, okay? Because here, as you can see, there's this loop option where you can also not just loop patterns, but you can also loop steps, okay? Like for instance, here, if I play again just the Loqueli Kiteritas, so here now I have 8-step sequence, and if I want I can just loop 3, okay? Or I don't know, just 5. As you can see here, there's this mode button, okay, a switch where you can change from follow. This is the follow view. There's edit, and then you have hold, where hold basically you can make edits, and you can apply those edits through the commit button, okay? So you can also loop from not from the start, but also from like like step number 3. You see, so it's gonna loop whatever you want basically. So the problem with this looping feature is that if you want to play patterns one by one, like other sequencers where you can switch, you can change presets. The problem is that it cannot go backwards. Okay, so for instance, if you have 4 patterns, you are in looped pattern number 3, and you want to play pattern number 2, the sequencer will play first pattern number 3, then number 4, and then we'll start again number 1, and finally we'll loop pattern number 2. Okay, so if you have many patterns, it can be confusing. Also, if you accidentally click the reset button, we'll start from pattern number 1. Okay, so you cannot really do that thing. Okay, so it's a bit a mess if something like that happens. So now let's talk about what is cool about this module. You can create customized scales like quantized microtonal scales that you can access from the index menu item. Okay, here you see you have this table switch. Okay, so if I go to reference, you see here there's the 12 notes scale, and then I can change to 24 pentatonic and so on. And you can also access user scales. Okay, you can set this like user 1 and then just go to index. Okay, this is the first one. You can change the typology of what is displaying here, voltage or notes. Okay, and yes, and then you can basically make a custom scale, and yes, and you can apply this scale on different tracks. It's not gonna apply that scale on all the tracks, but in the selected track. Okay, then you can set the duration per step. So in one pattern you can have up to 99 steps and 99 patterns per snapshot, as I said. Okay, then this mode button is something I already mentioned, and another thing that is cool is that you can set a specific clock. Okay, so and you can set a specific clock per track. Okay, meaning multiple or division of the received clock. Okay, so you just double click the track, and you see here you have step and duration. So the step here is if you go up, basically you are applying multiplies the received clock, and with this one you divide. Okay, and I am doing so with track number 1 that I'm sending to the feedback module. Okay, so I'm gonna press play, and I will show you what I mean. So here we have now the Loqualicitaritas with the looped sequence, and I'm gonna leave it like this. I go here, as you can see here, there's like a crazy sequence, that is going on, because I basically set multiplication of 2. Okay, so it goes faster, and then you have like random duration per step, so it's gonna sound something like this. So I can also remove the Loqualicitaritas. I'm sending also a random gate, which this one has a trigger in with a noise generator. Okay, so but how can I make such complex sequence? I can do so via this math button here. Okay, so this is my favorite feature of the ER-101. Basically, when I click this one, I access another menu view, and as you can see here, there's random 61 notes, random, the CVB also 60 notes, which I'm sending to the low pass filter of the feedback module. Then I'm randomizing the duration and also the gate. Okay, so Random one means that we'll set the condition. Sometimes is 0 and sometimes is 1. Okay, so when I remove my finger, we'll apply the just a second. We'll apply the condition unless I click this pin here where I can make all the different changes, and then I click done. Okay, but then I have to click again the math button. Okay, so let's hear some example, but to make you better understand that, I will do that with local Iteritas, which is in track number 2, without the feedback module. So I remove the loop. So what I'm doing with the local Iteritas, basically, I'm sending the loqualic directly to the filter here, and the gate, which is set to random 0 and 1, goes to the quadra, so the envelope generator then goes through the second CV of the filter, and it creates this double effect, this double sequence effect. Okay, so this is the gate with the quadra, and this is all the notes together. So it's and you can play with these two things, okay, which I will because even when it doesn't sound really good, you can still manage to make some you see, something like that. So then just to finish, I will show you track number 3. In track number 3 I have the syncation module, where basically it does same random 12 notes, and this is will trigger all the notes. Okay, so S means all the notes, and then the last one is the Manis Iteritas. The Manis Iteritas has a custom scale because it starts from E, okay, goes F, F sharp, G, G sharp, B, and then again E, and so on. Okay, the reason is because with bass lines I prefer to start from E instead from like C, and instead of randomizing the gate, I'm randomizing the duration. Okay, the sequence is it doesn't have like a fixed length, because when with randomizing the duration, you don't know exactly how long is gonna be the sequence. You can see that pressing the pattern button, and you see that is 13 steps. Okay, then so you can adjust. Maybe I can make it a little bit longer, that goes to 15, you see, so you can make some changes to make it like a regular sequence. Okay, so same thing, I will show you here the Manis Iteritas. If I press again, and now it's randomizing just between 0 and 1. If I go to 12, just enter a kick time. Again. duration instead of the gate is because if I will show you, if I just set same duration and here I randomize the gate 0 and 1, so now I can make a fixed scale of 8 steps, and if I start, so the problem is that just slowing a little bit the BPMs. The problem is that even when there is not a gate, if the note is long enough, the system will also play the consequent note, okay, even if it's gate 0. I don't really know why, okay, so I know, yes, I know that, I don't know why with duration is not doing the same, but yes, so basically if I just turn this and I play again. Pretty much it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you wanna more contents like this, just let me know in the comments. I can make also other videos where I dive deep into the ER-101, but yes, I just wanted to summarize a little bit how I use it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.